Morning. Morning. So Paterson has done something very historic. But then again, we are known for our history with labor. And I don't want to steal Tom Kelly's thunder, because I know he's got a riveting stem winder that he wants to deliver momentarily. But Anthony, I will tell you this. The Silk Strike of 1913 sent a strong message relative to workers' rights. As a matter of fact, we were at the barber mansion, or should I say the American Labor Museum not too long ago, celebrating Labor Day. And Labor Day was invented by a Patersonian. It was a machinist. His name was Matthew McGuire, but I see somebody who thinks Peter McGuire was that. So we'll debate that later. But today, we're here to celebrate the fact that Paterson now has a PLA. The project labor. So, quite frankly, we want to integrate, and this ordinance does it, apprenticeships, pre-apprenticeships, so we can enhance career opportunities for Paterson residents and promote local hiring in the city. And we're really encouraged by the fact that it'll be more competitive as far as contracts are being awarded is concerned, and at the same time, maintain high standards of safety, quality, and workforce development. So I'm glad that we were able to finally get this going. I wish I saw Pat Kelleher, because where is he? Is he here? Is he on his way? Okay, he's not making it today. Did he go to Milwaukee to see the Mets take on the Brewers this weekend or no? That's why I'm wearing my Mets tie. But everywhere I went, I saw Pat. He only had 3 letters, PLA. There you go. But we got 3 letters for him, GTD. We got it done. We're getting things done, I should say. And so at this time, I want to call forward a young man who's been a leader on this and other items, the president of the Passaic County Building and Construction Trades Council, Mr. Brian Jackson, a proud Patersonian.
Good morning, everybody. Is it still morning?
Yes.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. My name is Brian Jackson. I'm the president of the Passaic County Building and Construction Trades Council. And today, this is a monumental moment in history, as the mayor alluded to, in labor and the city of Paterson. This PLA is the start of what greatness is in store between the city and the Passaic County Building Trades. I want to thank the city council, especially the mayor, his chief of staff, Habib. I'd like to thank the DPW staff as well. And of course, Mr. Tom Kelly. He's always got my back. President of Central Labor Council. And thanks to my council as well, the Passaic County Building Trades, because you guys don't know how much you all help me out, and you guys are always there for me. You're always in my corner. If I call you for anything, you guys are always there for me. And I just want to tell you I appreciate each and every one of you. This is especially special for me. I am Paterson.
Yes.
A young kid that was raised in the Alabama projects, coaching probably numerous of you guys' kids in youth league, football, baseball, basketball. If you asked me to do it, I was there even if I didn't play the sport. I coached and for a number of years in the city that I love. And this moment speaks volumes to what can happen when you put in work. This agreement is going to help residents in the city and the county who have been neglected work in the city and county for years. And today that changes. I'm overwhelmed with confidence that this is just the beginning, and I can't wait to break ground on the first project using this agreement. Again, I want to thank you all for your time. Thank you.
Yes. I want want to give Brian a lot of credit because a few months ago with my chief of staff, we met at the West Side Grill in Paterson. Highly recommend that diner.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And we talked about our strategy because we have 2 council people with us here, but not all council people see eye to eye with the administration on everything. And we gave them a list of every council person to call, including one specific council person who typically votes against everything automatically against us. But he got a 9-0 vote out of this city council, which is rare. Actually, he got it twice because they voted twice on the first and second reading of these ordinances. So I'm not quite sure what you said to them, but it worked. I hope I don't owe anybody anything. Do I?
No.
Okay, no meals? Okay. West Side Grill? Okay.
Shrimp and grits.
Shrimp and grits. Well, poor Mr. Cheese could be closed. Anyway, we don't want to get into that. That's not for today. But nevertheless, I want to call forward a leader, the carpenters, a friend here in the city of Paterson, Mr. Anthony Abrantes. Go ahead.
I wasn't prepared to speak, but in these circumstances, I'm well prepared for what we do. So I want to thank the mayor, the administration, the leadership for doing what Paterson's always been known to do, which is create opportunity for working class people, particularly union folks and those folks that are not necessarily always represented. And the building trades and the Central Labor Council for the partnership they have with this administration to make sure that we're actually creating those opportunities. And just a little bit of history and to focus on project laborers and how important they are to our communities and society. When we're talking about the middle class, we're talking about working people that in many cases, in particular in Paterson, don't get what they deserve, don't have the opportunities they're afforded, or don't necessarily know what the laws of the land are to protect them. It's organized labor, it's leaders like the mayor and city council that give those folks the opportunity to move themselves into the middle class. And it's not just about union or non-union, it's about giving folks from the community an opportunity they never had. An opportunity to participate on projects that the city is funding. It's about controlling your own destiny. And I give the credit to the leadership of the Building Trades, Labor Council, and administration, the fortitude and leadership it took to do this. Because at the end of the day, to the mayor's point, not everybody understands working class people, even though they say it. So in this particular case, I think project labor agreements are going to be instrumental to the success of this community and city moving forward. And I think we all should be proud to be part of history in Paterson and take this city into the next generation. Thank you.
So much for not being prepared to speak. It's good on the fly here. Got to be prepared for our next speaker, really, because he is known for his proficiency as far as public speaking is concerned. In fact, I always look forward to the Bottle House, the annual event, because this man puts on quite a show, and he does give a stirring stem winder. Earlier this year, for those that don't know, he is 100% Irish, and we honored him on St. Patrick's Day as our Hibernian of the Year. And he said, all I don't want any awards, I want a PLA in Paterson. So ladies and gentlemen, our champion here, Tom Kelly.
Obviously, I missed the memo about the jacket, and I don't fit in the Calvin, so you're stuck with the shirt. I also missed the memo about the speeches, but as the mayor said, I'll go on the fly. Hey, this project labor agreement is the most efficient vehicle to get dollars invested by Paterson in projects completed on time, completed well, and also create opportunities for kids from Paterson to have careers that they never would have had, while ensuring they're getting a fair living wage, benefits, and working under safe conditions. This is the most efficient vehicle. As the mayor said, he's not kidding, a true story. The county commissioners called me about becoming the Hibernian of the Year last year. And I told them I won't take it because you don't have a PLA.
Yes.
And the CWA didn't have an agreement. And we had a CWA contract out there. And even the CWA was like, just take the award. And I'm like, no. And they committed to both, and that's what it's about. I mean, Brian, myself, and I wish she was here, Sue Butterfield, committed when Brian got in. I set up a lunch with the three of us, and we said, what's important to all of us? and it's labor, and it's giving opportunities to kids from Paterson and kids from Passaic, and that's what we're all about. And to her, a teacher that has really no skin in the game, and Brian will say this, she was like, I'm in on the PLA thing. Tell me what it is. She didn't even know what it stood for. But she's like, I'm in. And she was. And right, she said it time and time and again. She stood places with us and said, hey, now I'm all about PLAs. And she's out there now as an educator, educating people about PLAs. So it's all about these relationships. And here in Paterson and Passaic County, look at Brian, myself, and Sue are working together. We have much bigger plans in the future, but that's where the start. The mayor stole a lot of my stuff. Listen, whether it's Matthew McGuire or the other McGuire, with the name like Kelly, I'm good. We're taking credit for it no matter what, so I'm gonna do that. But listen, Paterson's had many historic labor milestones over the years. The Silk Strike, which established, the demand for 8-hour days, for, 5-day work weeks, benefits, all these historic milestones, and there's no better place now than to sit for this historic milestone than here in Paterson. Like I said, I really wasn't prepared to speak today, but I'm passionate about this stuff. We're doing a lot of great stuff in Paterson, Passaic. The buildings and trades guys, they're my brothers. Just like when they come to our meetings, the non-buildings and trades guys, we're brothers and sisters, and we're going to work together with the teachers and everyone else, and we're going to make Passaic County and Paterson a better place for everybody on a lot of different levels. And I promise you that this is only the beginning. This is only the beginning. We have great plans for here. And all these groups working together with the mayor and the council, who we all have the same aim. We want kids from Paterson to have opportunities, whether it's college or careers, to move forward and make Paterson and Passaic a better place. It's simple. The equation's simple, and when we talk, we all have the same exact careers, so goals. So, like I said, next time I'm going to get a bigger jacket from Calvin and wear it, but I missed the jacket memo and I missed the speech memo, so I probably used up all my time, but I really appreciate this. This is a big deal. The first night when you guys voted, after everyone voted, everyone left, and I wrote down, I want to get up and talk. And I was like, why are you staying to talk? Because I wanted to stay and thank them. This is a big step. People have told me for 25 years they've been trying to get project labor agreements here in Paterson and Passaic. And that night I felt I had to stay because it's a monumental moment. And it's a monumental, now we're going to work together to get funding pushed into Paterson. All of us are going to work collectively to get money put into Paterson to get these project labor agreements and get projects. That's what we're all about. I appreciate everyone coming out today. The mayor always puts me under pressure.
Tom, you still have 20 minutes left. You want to
talk about the Mets?
Tom, yes, I do want to talk about the Mets. Look at Tom's cool under fire, man. He just steps up into the batter's box and he swings for the fences, right? I think he hit a home run. What do you think, everybody? Tom hit a home run. I want to thank Tom. Speaking of home runs, every year he and his council, they sponsor over 100 kids in Paterson to go watch a New Jersey Jackals game at Hinchliffe Stadium. And they not only buy their tickets, they pay for their food as well. And Hinchliffe couldn't have been done without labor work as well.
Everybody.
Yes, and that was everybody here. So I just want to let you know your fruits of your labor and the fact that you continue to contribute to the fabric of the city of Paterson. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. So we're going to hear from 2 council members. Even though everyone was on board, but we have our council president here, who is a strong supporter of the PLA. You tell Sue Butterfield that, yes, it's a project labor agreement, but in Paterson, it's a priority labor agreement.
There you go.
And it only happened because we prioritized it. So at this time, someone who shares our vision and can share the victory, our council president, Alex Mendez.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you for voting. We're definitely making history today in the city of Paterson. This project labor agreement, I remember when members of the union met at the finance committee with our presentation. Then right after, we went to the DPW committee also as well. And I saw the incredible value of this project labor agreement to our city. This labor agreement means better paid job in our community, new career, new training for our community, for our children, and better quality of life for the family. Working together, we're gonna make the city of Paterson the best city in the state of New Jersey. This governing body is in full support of this project labor agreement. And the GT committee is continuing getting things done in the city of Paterson, Mayor. Thank you so very much. Thank you.
Look at Alan. He looks like he's ready to go to work, right? You ever feel his hands? Get those hands right there. Feel his hands. my God, you could hurt somebody with those hands. Nevertheless, we also have a strong supporter of labor here in the form of our 5th Ward Councilman, the Honorable Louis A. Velez. What's the A stand for, gentlemen?
All over, and action is all over in the city of Paterson. So,
An agreement, actually.
that's right. Everybody knows, you know, I was born in Puerto Rico, but I was raised in New York. And since I know about labor, I know about, start reading my message, man. Okay? I'm just kidding. So, I support unions. I was a Teamster way back when White Rose Dairy's operation was in. So I know about union. And one of the things that union are is, for me, as a personal level, is that they are there every time. They stand strong when it comes up to issues. Not fair for employers, not fair for laborers. They stand strong on the line and fight for the benefit that everyone deserves. Not only in the state of New Jersey, worldwide. So somebody told me, bring some letters, words to the letters of PLA. So I put something together. The people with labor and with action make a city successful. The people with labor and action will make a successful city. So congratulations to all of you, and let's work together and continue doing what we have to do. I always stand with the unions when they downhill and when they uphill. So God bless you and keep on the great work.
Tom, you still got the 20 minutes.
Can I take my?
Yeah, I was going to say yes. Well, now's the time for action. Enough time for talking. And we made it happen here in the city of Paterson. Staying true to our labor roots. We've been talking about history. And yes, this is a nod to Paterson's past. But it's also showing that we're focused on Paterson's present and future. And to me, the future is brighter and better when we have a PLA. And that Paterson residents are empowered. And they can get a part, they get involved and get work they so desperately need in our city. We talked about Hinchliffe Stadium. And I want to leave everybody with this. There's a project that we're hoping to get off the ground that we have a commitment from the governor's office on, where it would be 100% union labor. And that is the long-stalled Alexander Hamilton Visitor Center at the Great Falls. So from what I've been informed, it's only a matter of getting the tax credits in order, and then we can hopefully break ground sometime in the spring of next year, and making sure that this PLA is put into action with arguably one of the most significant projects in the city of Paterson. So, gentlemen, ladies, we made history here. Let's continue to make progress in the city of Paterson with our PLA. Thank you. PLA!